Please speak to President.
There are leaves around.
Aku mau Gorou, Non. Aku nggak mau Ito, aku mau Gorou doang. Tapi aku deg-degan takut dapet Ito. Aku tuh udah kespook dari sejak Ayaka sampai sekarang, sampai Albedo tuh kespook semua. Sedih gua. Ya apa sih? Oh.
And I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Please speak to President Sung.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Anjir, masuk 17 day lagi.
Please speak to President Sung.
Iya, karena aku sengaja biar maksudnya nggak kespook Ito. Karena kemarin yang siapa tuh si Toma itu aku kespook, bukan kespook sih. Iya kespook karena aku ngumpulin banyak. Kagak dapet Tomanya, malah dapet siapa tuh? Barengan Toma. Kan puyeng gua. Mainin abisku dong, Non. Sumpah. Aku udah encok ini abis.
Stabilize!
Shine down!
As one with wind and cloud!
Kok? Ih, bukan.
the wind.
I will have order. Solidify. It's over. I'm ready.
One with nature.
Now you shall perish.
Like this.
Kamu nge-pull non, Gorou. Kamu mesti situ nggak non?
Stabilize.
There is no escape.
Another test.
Into the wind.
Solidify. That tingle? Picked the wrong test subject.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
Solidify.
One with nature.
Order guide you.
Nggak mau itu. Gorou.
Shine down.
Aku setia sama Chongli.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my... One with nature.
Rest and rebuild. Illusion shattered.
As one with wind and cloud.
Lah. Oh, ngomong sama si itu.
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous. After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Just another day on the job for us!
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Ito.
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their head?
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation. So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with...
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring this Oni in. No problemo. This does sound like a job for the...
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a... We are still investigating Arataki but please ask around in the streets as well. Thank you. I will await...
Well, let's do it.
The guild does not routinely have... Thank you once again.
Lah. Oh, mau. Hai.
The guild does not Thank you once again.
Okay. Harus ngapain sekarang? Okay.
Arataki Ito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is, he did. To be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that
Wait, you mean he already...
No, not exactly. So, on the one hand, I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control. You know, I'm afraid when someone asks for it,
Is it just...
I'm afraid that I don't. Perhaps you could try asking...
Okay, thanks. Okay.
Time to go.
Arataki Ito? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryou Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes. Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets. Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
On purpose, though, right?
No, not at all. Then he took the kids' candy.
Ugh,
He did take it way too far that time. He was pretty quick to admit that he was... In fact, the children quite liked... So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is...
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryou... So, I'm not trying to condone his act...
Thanks for the info. Whoop.
Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange. Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him. At first, he was just one of our suspects. But when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers. What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start. Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him. After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree. At the time, Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision. The Vision Hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
He does sound a little unstable. Just like people...
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Ito, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
Thanks for all the info. Too bad we still...
Ih,
don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist. Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there. Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Ito.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryo Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee? I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
How much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, upfront. Plus a further 5% of your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Ito is successfully caught and brought to justice.
Whoa! That's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price tag?
Hold on, and as for that amount, now then, to give you the full... A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The Blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The Crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near. So the Blue Oni said to the Crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
as planned, the Crimson Oni chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
That's it? What about the little Blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
I suppose the Blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the Crimson Oni remain now.
What? The Blue
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Ito is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni. What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Ito has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the...
What? How could he...
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to... Besides, the suspect, according to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island. The Tenryo Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Ito chose to flee in that direction. Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
Wait! Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Ito has given in to his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of...
Okay, but...
Ah, yes. In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Ito. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him. If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
It's fine. He's the...
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right... Of course, I will charge the adventurers.
Sneaky. Let's head to Yashiori Island.
Welcome to Bonton Sangha
Please
Detective
speak to
Agency.
President Song.
What will you have me solve?
Into the wind.
According to Detective Sango, Ito should be somewhere around here. Look, footprints! Let's see where they lead. There's a camp here, but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy. Let's keep moving forward. There are more footprints here. He should be just up ahead. Wait! Could that be him? If he doesn't seem to be looking, it'll save a lot of hassle if we...
Si Bambang mana?
Beans, no!
Are you... What should we do?
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. Just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it. Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment. Need a moment. Woo, that's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though. Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that. Oh, I get it. So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here? Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you. I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
That's pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
Yep, that's right. Me, all by myself. Nobody else. As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit...
Not when their families will pay good mora to see them again. Easy picking. And the extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on them. Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop.
No way, mister!
What did you say, little one? Go on.
Well, mostly she took a commission to bring you back.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop.
Uncle Ito!
Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight.
Yeah, that's right.
Huh? Who are they?
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? It's because of a little thing called, Come on, just play along.
Uncle Ito? You don't look so good.
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh.
Okay, if you say so.
Yep, I'll be right there.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who they escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryu...
Right, but if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff to...
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap the... If you win, I'll come quietly. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friend...
What should we do?
Oh, it's on! I like your style. All right, but first things first. Come with me. Saves you... You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time. But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, the grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back. Hey, it's not just some kids. I have taken part in more beetle, but it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's gotta be in the right headspace as well. If it's not, boy, are you two lucky you ran into me.
But we're not the ones that will be playing.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, not a problem. And by the way, that kid has one tough...
Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn up.
Okay, let me see. Ah, there. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom Mora we're gonna find some... Just our luck. Well, hopefully that'll scare all the... Oh, darn it, they're all gone. Let's hop down from here and take a look. My gut's telling me that there's a king-size... Look, you see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni Kabuto. Now that's what I'm talking... Huh? Oh, what the... Ah, no, not lavender melons. Well... Even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punches. Let's try somewhere else. the one. This is the one. See? Yeah, it's on the smaller side. But just let the expert listen, you can never see a beetle's true. It might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't you ever heard the saying, young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight? Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that this Oni Kabuto...
Right here! If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and found this one. What do you think, Ito? It's big and strong and look at the one you guys found must be way bigger.
Oh,
Nope. This
well, looks like you...
Oh, so
Anyway, well, so many
as in pure luck?
whoa. I think both of these fine. Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
Finally, you're back! Can we start our beetle fight?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But
Don't worry,
I've got this fight in the bag.
Huh? When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him.
That's right! Finish it!
Oh, no! My little nimble ninja!
Ha! Look,
Dang it! Ugh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
Stripey Ghost is invincible! Even
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear! All right, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot. Maybe it'll end this losing streak.
All right, go get him, Crimson Cyclone!
Whoa! That one looks ultra strong. But it's still...
All right, little...
No.
Yay! We won!
Boy, did that one put up a fight. Woo! It wiped the floor. I know a real beetle train.
See? Paimon's got real talent. Oh, right.
Hmm?
This is for you, Dice.
Huh? For
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But will we ever be able to...
Of course we will. Anyway, I got...
Good. The kid doesn't...
You're from the Tenryou Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Ito.
Huh?
Hey, didn't I tell you? They're my friends. In fact...
That's not true! I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before. Uncle Ito didn't do anything, and not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life!
Hey, I'm, real lousy.
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about
Seems I can't hide it anymore. I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryou Commission is investigating, with someone going around, I have my own reasons for lying about it. And I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this one. And the same as you.
So why in the world would you say that you're...
Maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but it all started...
Hold on a second. If you're talking about that fairy tale, we've heard...
Oh, so you already know. Well,
So, is this...
everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The blue Oni chose exile, and the crimson Oni stayed but the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave. The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans. The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two factions. The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn and insisted on keeping to their own.
Paimon thought you were two different species. So really, you're all...
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to. Because humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans. But the Blue Oni kept... Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with. If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never gonna get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve it once and for all. Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader... First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them. Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves. Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans. In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride. After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether. Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the Blue Oni clan had actually survived.
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the Blue Oni?
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't even know that Blue Oni exists. But nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns than mine. Still, it'd be strange if the Exactly. They would give up their life before abandoning their pride. I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all. Our pride does not allow for any... My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But that's right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou can...
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of it?
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken. The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again. I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else. There's more to this than just one Blue Oni. There's a dangerous group behind everything that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught up in this mess. That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm gonna fight you with all I've got. But if you're willing to believe me, then please, give me a little time. Once I find the Blue Oni, I'll turn the both of us in.
Yep, Paimon too! Just treat it like we're here to keep an eye on you.
So, you... all right. I knew you'd be reasonable. I knew it. I was thinking right from the start, these two fine folks, they're just out here in the pursuit of truth and justice, man. Yeah, we are gonna get along just great. Well, I should tell you, though, things could get a little dangerous, so, be ready for anything. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
Don't worry about us. We're seasoned adventurers.
All right, then our first job is to investigate where this Blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking refuge at Sangonomiya's camp. I figure we can start by talking to him. Yo, you must be Masato.
And Oni? Oh no, not another one!
Oh, yeah. Not the one that robbed you, though, so, chill. I contacted you before, remember? Need your help?
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm still a bit on edge after the incident. So anyway, here's what happened. I was just out transporting some goods when a group of Ronin suddenly attacked me. It's not the first time that's happened to me. Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't lose your goods that way. But this time was different. They weren't willing to talk things over. Instead, they took my things and they started coming for me.
Huh? That's totally uncalled for!
I got down on my knees and begged. Said I had a family to care for and that my business is our only livelihood. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me off. But instead, he stopped the others and told them to let me go. Yeah, that got them all arguing with each other. His cohort said that I was sure to retaliate if they released me. But the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a finger on me. Things got real heated. I thought they were gonna come to blows. Luckily, they let me escape with my life in the end. And I scrambled to get myself here, where I'd be safe. I never want to set foot outside of here again!
So he'll steal, but he won't harm people. Seems he has some sort of standards. Did he say why they were robbing you?
Surely it was Mora, right? What else could they have wanted with me? I mean, I can't say for sure, it's not like I asked. But what I did hear them say was, the goods are worth more than the merchant's life. Or something like that.
Ugh, that idiot Oni. Do you have any idea where they went after they robbed you?
I have no clue. But I think they're pretty active in the Tatarasuna area. You aren't gonna go after them, are you? Seriously, I'd advise against it. There are too many of them and they're all heavily armed.
Ah, don't worry. It's just a bunch of no-name scumbags. I got a whole laundry list of scores to settle with them. If these two islands are where they tend to hang around, we're sure to run into them at Nazuchi Beach sooner or later.